Criaturas nocturnas, seguimos y estamos con los invitados estelares, guest of honor. I used to have that sponsors for Fright Mart. ¿Qué tal? Cat and Tre, how's it going, guys?
It's going great.
Awesome.
Yep.
So second time around at Fright Mart.
Yep.
It's bigger this time.
Yes.
Right? The floor sold out.
Yep.
You guys got kicked to the corner,
Yes.
literally, because we're in the corner, but that's good because you now have more room. And I see a lot more stuff.
Yeah, we're about twice the size we were last year. We were against the wall, and I love this area. We're all spread out, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun seeing everyone coming in here and smiling, and we all need that right now.
Yeah, and you have some fans, which is nice because it's a little warmer than
Yes.
what people expected to this time around.
Yeah.
But you still have some awesome stuff to show us, right? Awesome, cool stuff to show us. A lot of collectibles. I see minifigs, horror minifigs. I see comics, magazines. Yep. You have it all because that's your focus, right?
Yeah, a little bit of everything in the horror genre. You know, we have little fun things that you can just pick up here in the baskets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anything from like little, the minifigures, pins to some more high-end toys, VHS tapes over there in the corner. You know, everything to trigger that little nostalgia feeling.
And Kay's still Tre's still the CFO, right? He handles all the money. He's the vault.
Yep, he's done very well today. He was selling some stuff
just as he is quiet, he's very safe with the money.
Yes, he is.
But I did want to ask you now that I think about things, how do you go about acquiring all these things, especially with some of them being vintage?
Right. So, this all started with us just selling my toy collection, and it's just kind of grown because the more that we come out here, the more we make connections with people, and the more people are like, oh, hey, would you want to trade, or are you interested in this? And so my thing is I've been buying, bigger collections from people, and we keep, the things that we love, but we also try to turn it around and sell it for less than normal convention prices, because I want to sell stuff the way that we want to pay for it.
Yeah, because there's a market for everything, right? And there's a collector side of the market to, like they say, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Not that it's garbage, but what you may not find super appealing, someone else is super invested in it because they're trying to collect.
Yeah, absolutely. There's times that, I don't know everything about everything when it comes to the horror collecting, but I know enough that, there's somebody that's going to really enjoy seeing that, or it's going to, like I said, trigger that nostalgia feeling.
Right.
So yeah, it's the best. I love doing this.
And is Tre normally the one that handles all the auctions when you buy these collections?
We've had some fun recently. We bought this big toy collection, and it had probably 1,000 pop vinyls in it. Oh, wow. And so I bought them pretty much blind. I went through one box and saw the quality of it, and we bought the entire thing. So we were having days where we would just open up the box and just see what we found, and it was really cool.
Ooh. Are any of those like silent auctions where you don't know what you're getting, but they might hint at like a ticketed item?
No, these were people's collections that I would just go and look at, and they had them all sealed up, and they had them documentation of what they were, but it was more fun just to go in there and just like rip everything open and see what we have, and got a bunch of horror figures and a lot of stuff that we don't normally carry, but everybody is going to find something.
Right. Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you guys, especially Tre, because like I said, he's a very wise man. He all that knowledge is locked up in there somewhere. One of these days I'm going to get it out of him because he's very bright. But it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. We hope to see you obviously at future Fright Marts, because this can only get bigger, right?
Yeah, this is exciting. We had last year, I believe, there were 29 vendors, and this year we sold out of spaces. And so hopefully we can just keep expanding into more rooms here. Yeah,
because they do have a nice room as you're walking in here, that they have another convention there, but that's prime real estate, as they say, especially for a con. So we hope to see you guys again, and thank you for your time, Tre. Your wise wisdom, always appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.